Late. The reason I'm late is because I got distracted by something on the internet, and by the time I was ready to take a shower, the bathroom was hogged for about 40 minutes.
I'm back.
Hello. We're gonna be doing some video analysis before we start.
Okay.
The Cosmic Fury opening dropped.
There's also that in the trailer for Castlevania that I kept forgetting to look at.
Oh, right, that's also out.
So here's one of the more recent customs I made in the Gundam Breaker 3. I thought, wouldn't it be neat if I did a funnel type O Gundam?
Funnel type O Gundam.
The limbs are basically all from the Age 3 or Age Fortress or whatever. Age FX, that was it.
Funnel, funnel. Oh,
I'm gonna choose to ignore that and move on. This got sent to me from another friend. I'm just happy because it's all my favorite Digimon in one spot.
Oh yeah, I
I
saw
saw,
that.
I saw it on Twitter, and yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I couldn't find it afterwards. I was gonna send it, but I couldn't find it anymore.
Like, that is literally all of my favorites in one spot. Can
I
you
like,
tell I'm a cat person?
I like how Gatomon looks like she doesn't want to be here.
Also, I found one of my new favorite images.
Oh, what is it?
Let's hear the JoJo freaking to be continued ending theme too. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-dum.
So, last night I was watching the first few episodes of, well, I say first few, but me, Gar, and some others were watching the premiere episodes of Kamen Rider Nego, the second rider.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of his first episode, it ends with him being thrown into a cactus by a cactus monster.
It looks like he's doing the Ultraman flight thing.
Also, those cactuses are bombs.
Hold on. I need to go find this now. Let's see. I got it. Let's see where. Oh yeah, apparently, uh, that kid from Abba Ranger that was always with Abba Red is coming back for the 20th.
Cool.
Oh.
Also, memes.
Oh. Okay, who sends these to you? Because they're getting these from Twitter.
I have multiple Facebook groups that had sent me this stuff.
Fair enough, fair enough. Let me see.
Sorry I killed Uncle and Auntie. Didn't have time to kill Dad. Oh, and Grandpa was a bitch, and Uncle Gigi was a space Nazi, but it's gonna be alright.
Son of a bitch.
What is it?
My stupid brain.
What happened?
I keep posting live with more Final Fantasy 16, and I keep trying to fix it, and every time I do, like, I end up going back to Final Fantasy 16. It's like, come on!
Yeah. The following GIF is why, in my own personal opinion, if in GBN you encounter someone who just spams funnels, they're a bitch that doesn't even want to play the game right. Makito, how long are you gonna keep that cactus with you?
But, dear youngest brother, cactus is life.
Oh my god.
That's exactly what I replied with too, and I love it.
All I'm gonna say is this was a weird episode.
If this board wishes to work for me. Oh. I was actually just watching Zio on YouTube a few minutes ago.
And of course, I search up Megazord, and the majority of gifts are either for the Mighty Morphin or Zeo set. I've only seen 2 so far that don't fall into that category.
That's because...
Those being
Sorry.
the Astro Megazord just doing the let's do this taunt, and the T-Rex Champion Zord standing up.
Alright, hello everyone. Vegas Bear, Mekumon, and Taro are back.
Oh,
With...
I found a couple more. We've got a Thunder Megazord and a lineup of multiple Megazords.
Alright, so
Yay.
before we start today, we are looking at the opening for... We're looking at the opening for Power Rangers Cosmic Fury.
I will be there.
Alright, let me know when you guys are ready.
I'm here. And I'd say, okay, the suits look better. Then I realized, oh wait, these are still the regular Dino Charge suits.
Yep.
With the exception of the White Ranger there in the middle, I think.
Also, Dino Fury. Dino Charge was the one based off...
Dino Fury. There's too many Dino seasons. Leave dinosaurs alone, please.
Taro, are you here? Taro?
I think Discord crashed on him or something. He was complaining about Discord, behaving earlier.
Right. Well, while we're waiting on him,
That was quick.
Yeah, it just came back as soon as Bear said why we're waiting on him.
Yeah. First shot of that intro, I'm like, okay, this doesn't look that bad. Maybe they've improved. That's because they're the previous season's suits.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold up, hold up, hold up. Wait, for a minute I thought that was Trini's daughter.
I choose to say nothing because there's nothing nice I could say that won't immediately come across as a backhanded. Well, that sounds half racist. Ugh.
Hey, look, it's Billy.
I'm genuinely surprised he's back. I thought he was only gonna be here for once and always.
Yeah, back. He also gets the.
And again, when they were talking about him being back, it was something about an anniversary thing. Maybe it was his referring to Who Wants a Noise at the time, but I'm still surprised, pleasantly so, that he's here. And this is definitely footage of the season coming because you can
See Dido Fury Blue right there. All right.
that.
Now I'm trying to figure out if this is a Sentai villain that they've repurposed or if it is an original.
I honestly don't recognize that. But that being said, I have seen Fury for a while.
Also, we've seen Zed twice now in this intro.
Rewind that a little bit.
Zed doesn't look too bad.
I mean, the Zed costume has looked good even from the moment of his return, so there's that.
Wait a fucking minute.
Hold on. Wait a second. Something ain't right here.
Who the
Why
fuck?
is he here?
Who the fuck is that?
He's from Kyuranger, remember? The one that was always with,
I mean, if we're going to have Kyuranger Zords, we might as well have some of its villains too.
Oh god, if... Oh no.
Now you recognize him too.
I do.
They decided to bring him back, but not the one that kept calling everyone Jelly Brain.
But yeah, Zed looks good. I don't even know what that is. That spaceship is.
I think it's one of the.
I think it's the space station that the bad guys are using for this season.
Probably.
Okay, no!
What?
Look at the black and the gold Qtama. Why do they have individual warrior modes?
That's because
I know that the shows have that gimmick. Why is that in the show?
I don't know.
Because of Darren Kyuranger.
Because someone is lazy.
There's even a visible difference in the freaking effects here. It's like they were layered on top of the Kyuranger footage.
It would not surprise me. Interesting how they didn't show the new suits.
Maybe
Okay,
the backlash got to them.
either that or. Hear me out.
Or this
here.
is just the episode 1 intro, and it'll change when we actually get to the new suits.
It's a possibility. Taro, what were you gonna say?
Exactly what Megalon was gonna say.
Oh.
I am sorry for taking the words out of your mouth, Ben.
The Miko isn't already saying warfare. I can't remember between warfare or muffin.
On the one hand, it's nice to hear that bit of evolution, revolution, mighty Rangers rise. It's good to hear that come back. That definitely brings up some cohesion with the previous season. Also, I'm just happy that we finally more or less ditched Go-Go Power Rangers in its entirety and got back to fully its original themes for each season.
Yeah.
Too bad this might end up being the final one!
All aboard! The Power Rangers is dead! Hype train! Woo! And by hype train, I mean coffin dance.
To quote, Max from Wild Force, the Power Rangers are over!
Yeah.
And much like in Wild Force, my reaction is the awkward silence that followed.
Alright, I gotta hear... I want to hear the lyrics, so... Revolution. Oh yeah, I wasn't hearing anything about warfare during that whole song.
Go back to the start?
Morphin in outer space is what I keep hearing.
Are they saying warfare? Because I keep hearing warfare or muffin. My ears
They're
might be
saying-
broken.
They're saying Morphin in outer space.
Time to save the human race. Also, hold on. Okay. Russell Curry, smiling. Hunter Dino, smiling. Kai, nothing.
I guess he's in character.
Is that because he's gonna turn evil?
I think he just doesn't want to be here.
There's again, smile, smile, smile. Smiling. Still great to see him again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I heard a rumor about Lou turning evil at one point.
I just find it hilarious that I chose to name my character in the D&D thing Felix M. Kuhn when really, functionally, he's turning into Billy.
So, Tara, which blue? Because as we have seen in this opening, there are two Blue Rangers.
You know exactly which one I mean. The one that doesn't smile for this opening at all.
You know what's actually kind of, this comes across my mind now, but you know what, like, it actually is starting to make sense that they bumped into Billy of any given Ranger. Because in Once and Always, we basically have confirmation that he's actively spacefaring. He's only on Earth for, like, brief periods of time, and he's, like, constantly moving from planet to planet. Of course another Ranger team would bump into him eventually.
Alright, so that's the opening to...
Also, seriously, please tell me that the new costumes they were revealing were just to test the waters for original costumes, and it's the backlash that they just went back to using Q Ranger suits?
Probably not.
Also,
Either that or just stuck to the previous season's suits. Go with the Mighty Morphin approach.
one last thing before we move on to Castlevania. I've also seen that Billy takes control of the blue wolf sword.
You know what? I'll give him props for that. Because what was his ninja Zord?
I suddenly understand the reference and I'm smiling like a moron.
At least someone knows what they're doing. Alright.
And as we saw in Super Mega Force, that title still gives me all kinds of why are we here? In Super Mega Force, it turns out a lot of Rangers have animal spirits that just coincidentally match one given set of their Ranger powers. We've yet to see any that have dinosaur spirits, but Billy having a wolf spirit, it kind of tracks, it lines up.
Alright. Here we go. The official trailer for Castlevania Nocturne.
Little boy Belmont. Your mama took someone from me I loved. I could kill you too. And I will. One day.
Victor Belmont. I know how much pain is in your soul. How much sadness and loss. This so-called revolution. It's an abomination. But the days of this abomination will soon be over.
Before the moon is full, the vampire messiah will come. The devourer of light who will eat the sun.
She won't want simply to crush the revolution. She will want to drain it slowly of blood before she grinds its bones to dust.
I pray for you, Victor Belmont.
So I'm happy to see my boy Richter.
I have no idea what's going on because the closest I've come to actually interacting with Castlevania's story in any capacity, anime or games, is happening to fight a Castlevania character occasionally in Smash Bros.
Okay, so you got the Belmont family, right? Uh,
Yes.
The Belmont family is a family of vampire hunters who have hunted vampires since the Crusades. Since the 11th century. The previous Castlevania show involved Trevor Belmont and his allies fighting against Dracula. It was a retelling of Castlevania 3. This seems to be a retelling of Rondo of Blood, which seems to take place during the French Revolution.
Mm-hmm.
If this is anything to go by.
Revolution. It's an abomination. But the days of this abomination will soon be over.
Before the moon is full,
And didn't even get a chance to fire off a shot.
Yeah.
I will come. The devourer of light who will eat the sun.
Also, I love that all these aristocrats are
She won't
vampires! Because why the fuck wouldn't they be?
want simply to crush the revolution.
parasitic people with power? Yeah, I can see that.
She will want to drain it slowly of blood before she grinds its bones to dust.
All right. I'm taking bets here, not actual bets. Um, this so-called vampire savior is either going to be Camilla, who somehow survived, or Elizabeth Bathory. Although now that I think about it, I don't think that lines up with when she was alive, but whatevs. Also, ow.
Castlevania
Nice
season.
shot.
Castlevania season 2. Twice the amount of blood as the last one.
Well, technically, this is like a different show because like the last one had like season 1, 2, and 3. I think 4. But anyway.
Castlevania, the next generation. This time even the gore has gore.
So, okay, I think I know who exactly this character is. I believe this is Maria? I think that's her name. She's a playable character in the Japanese version of Rondo of Blood. She fights alongside Richter Belmont in order to save women that have been kidnapped to get to Dracula's castle. Now, I don't think Dracula's in this show. Because, spoilers for the other Castlevania series, his story was done. He was alive and happy with his wife. So, probably not Dracula. But Maria here can summon familiars to help her in battle. Not sure who the guy in yellow is supposed to be. Also, that looks like... That looks like... Sypha? Belnadis? She was a magic user in the previous show, and also Trevor Belmont's love interest.
I'll be right back.
Damn it. That just looks like it hurts. Yeah, that definitely hurts. Tara, are you still here?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't hear anything, so I thought you might have crashed again.
I know.
To anyone tuning in, I realize that this may not be very entertaining to look at right now, but we are currently waiting on our other member who had to go do something real quick. So
If you're watching Cliff expecting to see robots punching each other, we're sorry.
yeah, you're gonna have to wait for a little bit. Not for too much, not for too long, I don't think.
I think I can hear something, but that might just be from outside the room.
Yeah, it might be. While we're waiting, I'm gonna do a thing.
Bruh, they will take the dang stickers for the shots in Cosmic Fury.
Did what?
They altered the um cock cockpit stickers like yellow, blue, red, and green, so they match more to what Cosmic Fury is going for. So Tajiki Yellow's sword is now full shatter.
So So wait, was it just the stickers on the Zords, or like
Stickers.
the stickers on the Zords or the cockpit? Like
Stickers on
Back what I missed.
something about stickers.
Yeah.
Now, what were you gonna say, Taro?
Hold on, let me just send this.
Alright.
Let me just send this into the chat so you can see for yourselves. I don't think I'm wording this right.
Okay. So this scene right here, I think I know exactly what this scene is.
Oh?
Richter being covered in blue energy, screaming to the heavens. I think I know exactly what this is. It's the Grand Cross.
The what now, Corey?
Arguably the ultimate weapon of any Belmont after magic is introduced into their bloodline. Because for a time there was no, like, none of them could really use magic outside of like some blessed objects. But after Trevor and Sypha had kids, magic ran in in the Belmont bloodline. So now they could do other stuff. And this all culminates in the Grand Cross. A burst of magic energy that takes the form of a gigantic cross that rises from the earth, destroying everything in its path.
Oh, dang.
I pray for you, Victor Belmont.
Alright, now what is this thing that you were talking about with stickers? Oh.
The Q Thomas symbols have all been altered and no longer match the ones from Q Ranger. The swordfish symbol in particular has been changed to more clearly match its new Shark Zord name.
Even though it's clearly a swordfish.
Hasn't stopped them from making weird. How is that this? What it is that? Things before. Look at you, Beast Morphers Gold Ranger.
Oh yeah, look, there's Billy in the wolf sword.
Yeah. Wait, if he isn't a wolf sword, then are they gonna be like switching it out?
The intro, and we see him in the Wolf Board. Does that mean he's a regular member of the team?
I don't.
I mean, they could be show rumboing it, the Purple Ranger theme. He was both mentor and an actual ranger.
That's true.
Ah, so they're going with an Anubis Kruger who put all the specs into intelligence.
Yeah.
Basically.
At first, I forgot we were talking about Billy, and I thought we were talking about the Purple Dragon from Q Ranger, and I was about to say no. But then I remembered we're talking about Billy, so yes.
I'm gonna be honest, I love Show Rumpa, but good God, he's an idiot.
He's an idiot with a heart of gold.
And also,
so it's like-
20,000 years old.
Oh, come on, really?
What is it, Bear?
Just Regular technical difficulties.
Like I was about to say, I'm here for Super Robot Wars. I've seen a super robot and an anime about a holy war.
At what point do they cross over?
No, no. Invite.
I'm wondering.
Invite.
There is a question I do have though.
Yes?
Regarding what happened to J Decker, is there like an in-game timer or something for how many missions you have to clear before you can find him again?
There's not a timer.
But there is a sort of prerequisite number of missions you need to clear in order to find him.
I believe so. Like, eventually, like, it's got, like, the mission will show up. Return to Jaburo!
Amuro's intentionally downgrading himself for this one. Let's friggin' go!
Wait,
We did do the thing with the music last time, right?
that's what I'm checking.
Like I remember you doing that.
I remember so too.
Yeah, you did because I had to point out where it was in the list.
No, see, it's still the right, same
Then
as...
either it switched back or something.
No,
'cause, like,
because I was looking for the song, not... Hold on. Which one did you say it was?
Beyond the Time, Mobius no Sora wo Koete.
There we go.
Because that's the name of the theme song from the movie. Beyond the Time, Beyond the Mobius Skies.
All right. Now that we set that, now that we fixed that, I'll return to Jaburo. Special scenario.
I thought of something. Imagine cramming Char into the mass-produced new Gundam as some sort of here, take it kind of stupid thing going on. This is part of your punishment. Take the new Gundam. Mass-produced one, but still. You don't get to have your shiny golden thingy.
I just had an idea. I had a nasty idea, and I'm gonna fucking do it.
Put it in the RX-78.
I could do that, but no. I'm gonna put him in the new Gundam when we get the high new. Of all of all places to stop for the Strager's maintenance, it had to be Jaburo. Hasn't changed much in the past decade, huh?
Yeah.
Don't go too far down memory lane there, Amuro. Thinking back to Lieutenant Woody.
Maybe.
He was a guy you admired. And Matilda's fiance. He was killed in action during fighting here 10 years ago, right?
Lieutenant Woody and Matilda both taught me a lot about life. How fragile it is. They're probably a big part of why I'm still a soldier today.
Losing them in battle was devastating to us as teenagers. Say, Amuro, you still carry around that group photo we took with Matilda?
Sadly, no. That one went down with the white base at about 2. Oh, that does. Ouch.
Sorry, Amuro. I'd give you mine, but I lost my copy a while back, too.
What about you, Ryoma? Now that's a dumb question.
I'm good either way. Who needs pictures to remember stuff anyway? All we have to do is close our eyes and we can remember those days whenever we want.
Yeah. And the battle at Jaburo.
That was the biggest ground battle out of any we ever took part in. So much of it was in the jungle and underground caverns. Getter 1 could barely do anything.
Meanwhile, Hayato's Getter 2 was right in its element.
I still remember that drill off it had with the freaky Xeon prototype MS.
Jaburo was supposed to be impregnable, but nobody was expecting Xeon to try tunneling in from underground.
No one expects the tunnelers! Yeah, but nobody beats Hayato when it comes to using a drill. Yes, hello?
I heard about this one guy with shades and a cape.
I was about to say, yes, hello? There is a Simone here, wanting to call bullshit.
And a intro, maybe?
And some dude called Kamina? Who apparently came back from the dead just to beg to differ. Speaking of things in their element, Musashi's Getter 3 pulled more than its fair share of weight too.
Oh man, I remember when he threw that short-legged underwater MS with a Daisetsunan Orochi. That was probably history's greatest face-off between robots with low centers of gravity. I had Fa, right?
Yes, you did.
I guess in their case, they were on the side that was defending Jaburo.
Yeah. A few years later, Jaburo was an assault target for us in the AU. If those guys had been defending it when we attacked, I probably would have ended up crashing and burning.
Or, you know, being caught in Getter rays, photon energy.
In other words, I'd have been screwed.
The AU managed to take Jaburo, but that was only a small portion of its sprawling facilities.
The nuclear bomb the Titans had only destroyed the area that we'd taken. This is why Jaburo's still up and running today, I guess. Where are you going, Lieutenant Quattro?
I'm not them. But this place brings back some memories of my own. Things I'd just as soon not dwell on.
Cut to a flashback of a red Zagot ramming its claw directly through the abdomen of a gym. And the contact comms of the man's dying scream. You mean Rekoa, don't you?
That's one element, yes.
Sounds like you've got bad memories all over the place, Lieutenant.
You're hardly wrong.
I wasn't trying to be snide, I promise. But if you've really left your past behind, shouldn't you do the same for this?
Believe me, I would if I could.
Hey Camille, have you seen Susie anywhere? Not today. Why?
She apparently wandered off on her own, said she was going to explore Jaburo.
Taro, if you would?
If nobody knows where she is, she might be lost.
Jaburo's a military facility, so it's got plenty of security cameras and stuff. maybe you could ask the base for help finding her?
I already did, actually. No luck? Yeah, no.
Jaburo is a huge place. And it's not as if every inch of it has camera coverage.
So if cameras haven't turned anything up, Susie's in a blind spot.
How are we supposed to identify places like that? I happen to have a map of EFF camera blind spots.
Lieutenant Quattro, granted it's a decade old, but still.
Simply hanging on to it won't do me any good. Consider it part of shaking off the past for me. I'll share it.
Okay, then let's check the places on the map that Susie could reach. Thanks, Grandpa.
I'll call in more help.
Susie, please be safe.
Oh no. I've gotten totally lost. I should have brought Haro with me. Huh? Ah, there you are. Lieutenant Quattro. Of all people to find you, it had to be me. Come on, let's get back. Everyone's worried sick about you. Wait. What is it? You startled me. My knees are still kind of wobbly. Sorry about that. Alright, we'll wait until you're back on your feet. Are you sure?
Getting some Minerva vibes there, Shar?
Aren't you super busy? I actually volunteered for the search team because I wanted a little time to myself. Oh, I get it. You wanted to go exploring too. In a sense. Maybe I found you because I was alone. Just like back then. What do you mean back then? I've been here before. Roughly.
Once again, flashback to Stabby the Gym.
Was it your girlfriend? No. My sister. Who is mysteriously absent in this game, I might add.
Again, I'm convinced that in my timeline, after Shar and Amuro both died in this alternate one-year war, all Amuro has to tell Shar is, I did your sister, and immediately their ghosts are trying to kill each other again. Dragon Ball Z Afterlife rules, baby.
Oh, you have a sister. I've seen her for almost as long as my last trip here. You remind me of my sister when she was your age. Do you wish you could be a kid again? Why do you ask? Because when I see you, it always makes me think that grown-ups have it hard. I mean, Amuro and Koji and the others are grown-ups too, but you always got this sad face. Let me stop you right there, Susie. If I look sad, it's because I'm a poor excuse for a grown-up. Amuro and the others are different. Proper grown-ups. Proper grown-ups face their past while looking toward the future. You don't do that? I don't have the right to. You're not a hopeless grown-up, Lieutenant. I mean, you found me. If anybody's hopeless, it's people who think of themselves as hopeless. You're absolutely right. Hearing you admonish me like that reminds me of when my sister used to scold me. Oh. What's wrong? Susie, get down!
Boo.
Are we really doing this again? Zagox! If they're using this route to get into Jaburo, it must be old Xeon remnants. Mobile suits. Get on my back, Susie. We're getting out of here. Okay. That's quite a feat, Susie. Thanks to you, we detected the enemy early. Oh, hell yeah!
should have done this at the beginning of this conversation, honestly.
I came after getting the call from Shar, but
I sure wasn't expecting to stumble across an attack from Xeon remnants. Kids must have had some built-in Xeon radar or something.
no kidding. Tots and the other kids were the reason we were able to fend off Xeon at all back then. I am somewhere here.
Are you gonna hold up okay in that Gundam, Amuro?
I'm good. In environments like this, it's better to have more maneuverable machines anyway. I hardly believe the RX-78-2 is more mobile than the new Gundam.
What is this song?
Oh no. This song gives me flashbacks. I've heard the SWK version of this a lot. Soldiers of Sorrow. Hearing the lyrics translated is like, for the shit you're saying about you have no right to sound so upbeat.
Ah, Mood Whiplash, I got it. These are Sagoks. It really is Jabro all over again.
Be careful. From what I can tell, those are some highly tuned machines.
I'm not gonna let some ghost from a decade ago kick my butt. Amuro and the others will draw the enemies away. We're gonna make a break for it while they're busy. Lieutenant Quattro, you're like my dad. Sorry, did I bring back an unpleasant memory? Nope. Thanks, Lieutenant. Even this scared girl is striving. Is that scared or scarred?
Guard.
Even this scarred girl is striving hard to move forward. And I...
Come on, Koji, Ryoma. We'll defend Jaburo ourselves.
Yeah. Time to teach them once and for all that the one-year war is over.
That the world has begun to move on.
Oh my god. Oh, this guy has no chance.
Nope.
Man, this moment in the sun's been 10 years coming. She could shove it in that jerk Hayato's face. Oh well, whatever. I'll raise enough hell for me, Hayato, and Musashi. I'll fight alone if I have to. Get to beam move.
Hey, what's that green light going right at me? Oh god!
Hey, why this guy suddenly turned green? Oh shit! Like, hey, am I on damage? Why is this guy green? Oh shit!
What happened to the extra again?
What happened to what?
Hayato and Musashi.
Oh, they're in the hospital. They're not dead, they just got hurt bad.
Basically, the getter they were previously piloting took a lot of damage, and the other two pilots got injured. They're gonna spend the entire game recovering.
Most of the game. They do come back. Ah.
Hello.
Ah, the memories. Sayaka and I got into yet another huge fight here at Jaburo. In hindsight, most of my memories of the one-year war days were my fights with Sakia. I haven't called her in a while. Maybe I should once this battle's done with. I'll have to make it back to the ship alive for that.
Hey, give me a roll.
I mean, if you want to roll, we can find one for you.
He rolled the first
I mean, if he wants, if Bear will be fine with it, he could take over for Koji.
Yeah, if you want to.
Koji?
Mazinger.
This guy.
Alright.
You're gonna have to wait though, because his turn ended.
My turn.
No worries.
What an time! I draw!
Jabra is a place of memories for me. Who'd have thought I'd be fighting Xeon forces in a Gundam here again? This is as good a chance as any. I'll close the books on the boy I was back then. I have to move on myself before I can start talking about humanity's future. It's fighting the only way you can express yourselves! I'll get this done! Take this! Yeet! Go! You had your chance! I can see it coming. When are you gonna stop repeating the mistakes of a one-year war? That's the way you're playing it, so be it.
All right, you ready, Andrew?
Sure.
Taking down their ace pilot will drain their morale. Gotcha!
Look at you green to take me on. This shows these movie suits are real super. Rust Hurricane!
Ah! Someone get him, bitch!
Not bad. Solid B plus.
Oh my.
You were just a smidge quiet. We could work on that.
I was quiet?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, it's just Mike.
It's like, I love that smug bastard persona you put onto him. I don't know much about Mazinger, but that just feels right for this character.
Looks like you underestimated me. Whoa, mobile suits have advanced pretty far. This will end it. Blast fire!
Oh, that's a door I
Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Give me a second. Hello?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cut it out.
Hello? No.
Since none of my characters are here, I'm going to take this chance to get a drink.
Regarding what? Oh, okay.
I imagine in what some of the newer fighters were saying regarding this plane.
Alright. Sorry about that. I had a call, and I couldn't understand what they were saying. I asked them to clarify, and they said, "Oh, your home service, you know, like your internet and stuff." And I said, "Oh, okay." Beep. My skill with the controls will cover the difference in power. I'll show you true Mobile Suit Close Combat.
You thought you could hit Mazinger with that?
Yeah, Mazinger.
Your 1 year war ends here now. Burn to ash! Hadouken!
I would have gone for the Kamehameha, but sure.
Hadouken!
Coin operated self-destruct has been activated. Coin operated self-destruct. Not one of my better ideas.
My turn.
Leon can fight for a decade more. I'll show you true Mobile Suit Close Combat.
How is that supposed to hit Dragon? I won't hold back against anyone who attacks me. Don't be fooled by the name Tomahawk.
Yeah, because that is a battle axe.
Not so fast! Yeah! Not yet! Now it's over!
You made rippy bits out of him! Glory to Zeon!
You can actually see the explosion coming from inside the machine. Just before it explodes.
Ah! Idris Traeger's here.
What a coincidence, so am I.
I'm actually curious to see what some of the younger pilots would say in regards to this place.
Alright, well first of all, we gotta get the Huck and Mine out here. Let's get Uso. Quattro. Oh shit, okay. We only have like 4 slots. Okay, we need to pick very carefully who we want on the field.
I think Char should still definitely head out.
Alright. I want to
Set
say...
aside my curiosity of what the younger pilots say for now, aside from Uso, who was on base.
I want to say Camille, since he originally was on the other side of this of the. And I want to get the narrative in here for Taro. So Taro has a voice role.
You could have also sent in Gridman for that.
I could.
Gridman, but seeing what Ryoma did in that first turn, that would be way too much powder for this.
Yeah. Also, Gridman is like the narrative is just Taro. Gridman is all of us.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Now, Fygar, perhaps?
I'm thinking.
That or her... Sorry, proceed.
No, I was just gonna say I'm thinking Uso since he was also there.
I did suggest him.
Uso, is Susie okay?
Yes, sir. Not a single scratch or bruise. No surprises there. We had Char looking out for her. Lieutenant.
Xeon remnants remain active in every corner of the globe to this day. I'm not going to tell them to let it go, but I want them to understand that the world is moving on.
And that's another reason we should stop them right here.
Exactly. Let's move.
Mark's becoming more positive than before. I think someone's finally getting through. Guess Jabro's a special place to you too.
At least I know this way it'll be quick.
Get in my way, get taken down. Victory lies in close combat. If Hayato can do it, so can I. If you want to keep your life, move aside. Get her, Tomahawk! Ugh! Gotcha! Here's another!
I love that you realize there's effectively the equivalent of multiple nuclear bombs going off every time a Mobile Suit battle happens.
Yeah. Like, when the Zagok blows up, you can see the heat coming from, like, inside, like, at the joints, at the eyes. That's a really... Yeah. It's a very interesting detail.
Almost like the generator got overheated and exploded from all that stress.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to win, gotta hit them fast. Risky, but I know the risks.
You can't keep up with Dragon's speed. What'd you say, Taro? What is this, JoJo?
There's your answer.
Yeah, that's just brutal.
What I said was, when he said, I know the risks, I went with, apparently you don't.
There's a difference between knowing the risks and a willingness to take them.
You survived this long to die?
In real life.
Ouch.
You don't kill us like that. If you want to keep your life, move aside. I'll slice you open.
That's a big can opener.
Brace yourself. Yeah. And the finish. Die.
I'd say abandoning your mobile suit and running would have been the smartest option to survive. But then again, knowing Ryoma, he'd have just swung and get her tomahawk like a bat that slacked on the shooting pilot.
Yep.
Oh, the biosensor's already active. Crap. Camille, don't do anything reckless!
I just want to see what the Beam Saber Hyper looks like.
I want to see it
Okay, so because of people like you, let the wars never end. My power is spreading through the Zeta. Power is flowing through my body. I'm not playing around.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
Level Zeta, eat your heart out.
I wanted to say it was some. I assumed something similar to Mizuru's melee, but dang.
Actually, you know what? Would Rust Hurricane... No. Alright, I'm gonna have to move him. You ready, Andrew?
If you hit my world, you answer it. Southern Cross Knives, fire!
Ow, 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 what is this power so shit?
Cut! Really gonna get my other knife fixed.
I will say, you're doing a really good job as, Koji. And there's like there's a few points where it sounds like you're trying to channel like Nicolas Cage. I don't know if that's intentional, but it's funny.
I heard Surfer Dude more often than not.
Yeah.
Oh, Andrew, you want to see the most broken attack? One of the most broken attacks in this game?
Show
Yeah.
Mental pressure. Is the feeling of their obsession? No, Uso. I know. Let's fly, V2! How about win? I'm a partner guy myself. Win! Currently speaking, in this game, the most advanced Gundam in the Universal Century. That doesn't rely on Psycho Frame.
I was about to say.
Funny enough, one of my other rules in this game is to voice a freaking technological singularity.
Alexis?
The Fennec.
Oh, right.
Even by new type bullshit logic, the FedEx is like space magic.
Get Tomahawk! Boomerang!
Like, even by new type space magic BS standards, the FedEx is just off the charts.
I love how you say that just as he exploded.
I hope you get reincarnated as a bird someday. No specific reason why a bird. Just bird.
Also, Andrew, another one of the more broken attacks in this game.
Alright.
Oh, here we go.
Get Delta Beam!
What's that green energy flying right towards me?
Ooh, it's pretty. Wait, oh shit!
It's over 9,000.
Yeah.
Hey Vegeta, what's the scouter say about his power level? It's 1006. What, really? Just that gag in and of itself. Surprise, motherfucker. Why'd you rush to an answer? Because I'll do this! Go! Ah! Old injury? Did Amuro shoot you down before?
Possibly.
You're only being manipulated by your leader's ego.
I was about to say.
Wow, Char is legit not even a full throwing distance away.
I was about to say, Char's right there.
Current leader.
The capabilities of your suit are not the deciding factor in this battle.
This is Shin-Getter Dragon. Kick things off and I'll fight you, even if you're human. Getcha Tomahawk Boomerang!
Well, that's it for me. Out.
So much for specs not deciding the way the battle goes.
That only applies to mobile suits. That thing is clearly not a mobile suit upon reflection.
Alright, ultimate insult, let's go.
I think I'll take some energy. Did you just shoot me with the
See, we call that the ultimate insult because the Vulcan guns are legit too weak to shoot down a mobile suit normally. They're meant for lightly armored targets and intercepting missiles.
Is it over?
Who the hell knows? Those Xeon guys never did know when it quit.
It falls to us to prove that the world. It falls to us to prove to them that the world has changed.
Is that even possible?
It is. The world and times change just as much as people themselves do. Would you agree, Amuro? Yeah, that's what I believe. Plus, eventually they'll run out of people either way. Matilda, I suppose I'm older now than you were back then. But I still don't think I've grown into the kind of man you deserve. One day, though, I will. And then I'll go track down Sayla and make it clear what I need to eat out of life. I'll be as much of a man as all the men I've learned from.
Except maybe Ryoma.
Except for him.
Or more Boshi.
Or the leader of the Rhinos team.
You said men, not monsters and or weirdos. The Stringer, Hanger, whatever.
Lieutenant Quattro! Thanks, Susie. Huh? Shouldn't I be thanking you for saving me? Don't worry about it. I just wanted to thank you. Huh. I don't know why, but you're welcome. I want to do something in return, though. Hang in there, Lieutenant Quattro. I'll be rooting for you, okay? Me? Sure. You're gonna keep trying your best, right? I can tell. Maybe the moral support is just what I need.
Wow. I didn't know Grandpa had an expression like that.
Yeah, I've never seen it before either.
And then Camille walks in and is like, I've seen it! We know, Camille!
And walks in, wait, that's a rarity for you guys? Dabro's a place full of memories for us. I guess coming here was worth it after all. He said he didn't like dwelling on it. Even so,
The past is the past. No matter how it ended, it's still the fuel that keeps us going in the present and on into the future.
Takes a little time to figure that out, though.
is that what it means to grow up? That's for you to see for yourself, Uso. We are hardly grown up enough to be guiding other people. Especially Ryoba.
I was about to say! Especially Ryoba. You may be wondering, why am I dunking on Ryoma so hard? The man went on a murder spree! He kept going to different dojos and killing their best fighters.
The man is, by his own definition, crazy.
Hey. Oh.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Maybe you never grew up, but I sure did.
Yeah, sure. Real convincing from a guy who clings to a ratty old coat and tries to pass himself off as a tough guy.
Oh! For a minute I thought he was...
Someone called and said he wanted his look back.
I thought he was talking about Koji for a second there, then I realized, no! He just dissed Ryoma!
By the way, Ryoma, Tomokazu called and said he wants his look back.
Huh?
And a guy who leaves his old flame hanging without batting an eye. Oh, Amuro's not making many friends today. Yeah, I've got a real long way to go to be compared with you guys.
Oh, screw you!
I'm not gonna take that lying down.
Like Amuro and the others are suddenly teenagers. This place brings back memories for all of them, and that's probably why. You've got a fond look on your face too, Captain Bright.
Of course he does. This place is pretty special for him and his wife too, you know.
Yeah, I used to meeting as an excuse to get some private time with Mirai.
Not one more word out of any of you. Do you hear me? That's final. And there Bright goes, just like the rest of us. I hope we can all laugh about this together in another 10 years too. Char, I wonder how you and I will be then. How the rest of the world will be. The rest of the world? Probably the same as it is now. For you two, likely dead.
Yeah.
Absorbed by the new Gundam because nom nom.
Well, remember, that didn't happen in this timeline.
Yet. Amuro got the new Gundam back, remember?
That's true.
No, wait, I take that back. You'll be absorbed by the Hi-Nu this time.
Alright.
FedEx has been taking the L4 sector, Zanscare's homeland. Hooray! I get to be a possessed mobile suit now! The Striker! Mess Hall! want this one? Andy?
Oh, you want me to do it, Sagi?
Sure.
So, next, we're scouting the Lugnak sector. Why now? Of all time, though. No.
Nazi is getting more and more active. We need to figure out what they're doing.
Still, don't we have a fairly clear picture of their capabilities from our fight with them back on Amelia?
Not
Not
necessarily.
necessarily.
Yeah, go ahead.
No,
No, you go
not
ahead.
necessarily. We still don't know what they plan on doing with that new battleship we saw, for example. Or why it has those giant motorcycle wheels?
The most frightening thing about Zanskar is how they seem to go beyond what anyone expects of them.
Which is why we gotta go out and take a look at what they're doing ourselves. I get it.
I just wish I understood why Zanskar teamed up with Citadel.
I mean, you gotta figure because they both. You gotta figure it's because they both oppose the EFF, right?
I see you get a point. Let's say for a moment they defeat the Federation. Then
It's hard to say, since it's not all that clear why Poseidon is attacking the solar system in the first place. But I do very much doubt Poseidon would share rulership of the Earth sphere with anyone.
So they're going to end up fighting?
I think that's pretty likely. So what? You figure they're allies because they both think they can beat the other when it comes time to throw down?
Which means that both sides might be working on plans to get ahead of the other behind the scenes.
All of that is why we need to gather as much information on Zanskar's plan as we possibly can. Lieutenant Amaru has been concerned with Zanskar's pursuit of the Cyclone-related technology, too.
And apparently a self-proclaimed bird going after their cookie recipes? Not quite sure what that's about.
Yo, I was not expecting a reference to Chocobo.
You can tell him I did that later.
Oh, I will absolutely. Yo,
It's now canon. A person who thinks he's a chocobo is now roaming around stealing cookie recipes from the major curve factions in Super Robot Wars.
Someone needs to clip this so I can send it to Chocobo.
Either that or quote me.
Psycom. Is it Psycom or Psycamu?
Psycamu.
Psycom.
Short for psychic communication.
Right. A technology that weaponizes the human psyche.
Restrager, private room.
I think.
Already on it.
Oh. I was gonna say I'm not quite sure who had Michelle. I think it was me.
Yeah, because you let me have the Fennex.
Right. I hope you're aware, Yona. We're near L4, which means.
The next real question is, will it show up?
You're right in that we still don't know why exactly it keeps appearing in this sector. Still, we have the Drake Crews, and thus, we have new types. Furthermore, we have a machine equipped with Psycho Frame, so I think the Fennex will definitely appear, drawn to it like a bird to a feeder. Everything suggests the tides are in our favor.
And we're really sounding like a fortune teller now.
I suggest you stop joking and start thinking about how you can make up for your previous failures. Don't forget, capturing it will be how we make amends.
Okay, Brunhilde, jeez.
Nix, I'll have you... I know.
The hallway?
How we make amends, huh?
What's wrong, Ensign Yona? You seem on edge.
Do I really?
A bit, yeah. I don't know if you need me saying this, but I think you should try to relax. Pushing yourself too hard just makes it harder to act sometimes.
Camille, why are you worried about me?
Because I've been exactly where you are at one point or another. I was able to get my head out of that bad cloud while I was under at the Augusta laboratory, thanks to you.
Thanks to me? But I didn't really do anything, though.
Maybe not. Still, in you I saw a bird struggling to fly, Ensign.
Bird?
Locked up in a bird cage like I was. It was inspiring to me. So I'd like to see how far you could fly, Ensign. Ensign Yona. Camille and Yona. I hope this we can both be the strike the other needs to move forward past their pain. Lieutenant Amuro! The power of the dead can suck the very meaning from your life if it takes hold of you. The power of dead people? Remember this, Uso. People may die, but the soul might yet remain in some fashion. But if it does, it's a sort of life different than what we know. If you let it drag you down, you might lose sight of what you're living for. I've just seen Lieutenant Amuro with such sad eyes before. Perhaps I'm only thinking this because I'm back in the new Gundam, experiencing the terror of Psycho Frame for myself again, but the dead have a way of lingering, you catch my drift. But I heard it was only the power of Psycho Frame that stopped the Axis drop. That isn't wrong as it goes, but it disguises the deeper question of whether it's right for humans to simply will miracles into being as they please. That's why the new Gundam and the Zeta Gundam were locked away in the first place. Do you reject new types, Lieutenant Amuro? I hardly have the right to do that. However, I think the power of new types isn't something that should be seen as divine. Perhaps humanity will someday reach a point where such powers simply are. But it won't be some world-changing power imposed on people by others. All I can say is, right now, in the moment we live in, humanity doesn't understand how to wield that power. That's all. The Psycho Frame is just the greatest example of the fact. Ah! Right on cue! Is it Zanscare? They must have spotted us and decided to cut to the chase. A warning!
Alright, we got 14 spots. So,
Amuro will need to be put back in the new Gundam at some point. Wait, Mikazuki, where are you going? I feel the incredible need to bonk. But
must
it's space out there!
must must bonk in space.
This space stuff must have drove him crazy, right, Orga?
Orga's just staring off into the ether.
Orga?
I love how we're basically giving these guys more character than they had in their own show. And we did this by turning them into walking jokes. In the process of rushing out, Mika accidentally starts dragging Guy along because, well, he's seen what Guy's been able to do with the Goldion Hammer via some history vids. Despite Guy's protest that the hammer's not here.
You know what would have been a funny glitch if you were able to assign Gridman to another character.
That would be funny.
Gridman, what are you doing? What are you doing with that? What are you doing with them? I thought you were meeting.
I don't know.
Zanskar forces are approaching. Captain, it's the Drake Cruz.
Andy, would you like to take this one?
The scum that infiltrated our homeland, the land of Queen Maria, they've shown their faces again. If they go much further, they're likely to find out about the Angel's Halo.
And
all
all of
units
the
spread out. What's that?
The mention of the Angel's Halo made all of the nope bubble back up in my brain.
They
I
must
haven't
not
seen
leave
Free
this
Gundam,
place
but I know about
alive.
that.
Looks like someone's up for a fight.
Given the mess we made of their home, yeah, I'd say that figures.
The way it's Floyd, it looks like they want to keep us from proceeding.
Which, conversely, means they have something they want to hide.
Hell's sign of Phoenix. Yona seems a little different today.
Yeah, he's kind of, I don't know, woo-woo spooky. The energy of this battlefield. This calls for some caution.
All units, engage the Zanskar forces. We need to break through them if we want to obtain any useful information.
Are you here?
Yona can feel it too. This atmosphere.
Meanwhile, a golden mobile suit head pokes out past the edge of the colony, just watching the fight. I won't lose to a Vespa mobile suit! Go, Uso! I know. Wings of Light!
What's that bright light in the form of an angel's wing? Oh my god!
Alright, I'm gonna go find some Tylenol for my head. I'll be right back.
It's my duty to rid the world of all its threats. Burn to ash! Brass burn! Okay. I missed it from burning!
Now, am I doing the soldiers as well, or just the captain?
You get to do whoever you want. We basically all bounce the enemy soldiers around between us fire.
I gotcha.
They're just jokes, really, for a bit of fun.
We've done a lot of improv with these guys.
Yeah.
Whoops.
There's the FedEx. Here it is. Right? Where's the Fenix? Here it is.
Alright, on the bright side, I got some Tylenol.
Excellent. What's the bad side?
It's arthritis Tylenol.
Oh no.
So it be strong then.
Well, in my experience, arthritis Tylenol does not help with headaches.
Then why bother?
That's what I tried to ask them, but they're like, no, just take it.
No, it'll help with headaches. It'll help with it basically it blocks off certain neuroreceptors. I mean, just like aspirin or anything else, it's just is it anti-inflammatory or no? It's like the only thing that gives it block.
The demonic chanting of bonk begins.
Wait, how do we hit this in space? Because there is no physical force doing this dance. Huh. And that's the moment we do. Here I come. Give it a slap.
Oh, okay. The only difference between it is just it's extended release. That's all.
No.
You get the first amount right away, and then like 2-3 hours later, you get the next dosage or whatever.
Well, you got double bonked and is still standing. Mika might need to buff up some.
Probably.
This will end it. Rest fire!
Ooh, that's toasty!
It's like that Mortal Kombat thing. Toasty!
You burned his biscuits clean off to get that reaction. Ooh.
Alright, so I'm gonna ease up on the voice acting right now because my head hurts. I will voice cutscenes. Battle scenes I will not voice.
Alright. That's fine.
Do you not remember the ass kicking you just got?
No, because that had ass-kicking blocked his short-term memory. He can't remember it. Holy spiky! Yeah! Oh, the thing is crazy!
It's like watching thousands of, like, X-Gundams firing a satellite cannon.
A bunch of X-Gundam gremlins.
Yeah.
I'll try not to aggravate the headache with this, but it's Guy. I have to scream.
I'll turn the volume down if I have to.
This is a future of Earth. I'm going to protect it. Even if it's the prototype. Ah! You don't have enough power to stop me!
Damn. This guy's just. This guy stands no chance.
ポセイダルと手を組んだのならマスターランチャーを出すぞ。叩く。もらった。バカだ。バカだ。勝利と敗北は紙一重だ。
Oh, Zeta's awake. And the ghosts are talking to me again. Shoot them down, shoot them down. I know already, shut up!
Pick up groceries from the store.
I did that yesterday!
The other groceries.
先読みされている。
What other groceries? What are you talking about? Is you okay? I'm not crazy! You're crazy! Especially you four!
無謀というか無鉄砲というか
I don't know if that qualified as pointless or reckless.
I here. I cannot. I can handle a little melee. Down you go.
You stole that move.
I didn't realize there was more than one V2 Gundam until I saw this game. I genuinely did not know there was more than one V2 Gundam before this guy showed up and joined the breakthroughs. Oh, yeah. There must be another way than this. You're right where I want you.
やはり強い。ガンダム撃墜の栄誉はもらった。優先が届く位置にいてくれる。意図が読みづらいな。
I don't know what their intent is. Watch them down!
インファンネル。
Inferno, go! You're mine. Down!
限界だ。脱出だ。 そうな目をこじ開けてやるぜ。ビッグスラッシャー。追いつけらわに。
There's almost a guy looking a little sleepy. I'm gonna wake him up. Oh, he's got jam projects on every station!
お返しはさせてもらうぞ。
Every frequency is now music! Ow!
そういう攻撃は見飽きてんだよ。
Oh, this guy's got no chance.
Especially not with Yona as determined as he is.
I know I'm not strong enough, but I cannot stop. I have to fight. I have to fight. To see Rita one more time!
He's gotta get closure on his childhood crush, after all. Or at the very least, friend.
Yeah. Could be either or.
ザンスカールの好きにさせるわけには。止まれ。理解だ。
Did you just use head Vulcans on?
Very bug-like, but at least it's not another freaking motorcycle. I will take it.
あまり受けたくないが。こちらもその手の期待と。
Now, if one of the bug-like ones was on the motorcycle vehicle, that'd be a different story.
At that point, I'd just be screaming, kill it with everything you've got.
No, I'd be singing the Kamen Rider theme.
Ha 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 ha!
反応が鈍い。駆動系か。
Are you sure about that?
I mean, hey, it ups Uso's score, so I'm okay with it.
パイロットには死んでもらう。
You have terrible aim.
ザンスカールが引かないと言うなら。ここはサーブ。
Another one for the wood chipper. This was a Meat Grinder. Not this time. Oh, we've got cutscene dialogue. That means only one thing.
We have the advantage. We just need to push it.
Don't get cocky, Yona. There are no absolutes on the battlefield.
Unknown mutant on approach, with multiple other machines confirmed in pursuit of it.
Are they Zanskar reinforcements?
It's...
That golden machine. That's what Michelle's been chasing. Here it is. So, the Psycho Frame drew it here. Oh, great. It's a crazy super-powered occult machine. You know what? That's a good name for it.
That's right. We saw it before around here. Zeon's arrived too in pursuit of the Phoenix.
Oh, well. Looks like my Phoenix hunt has led me to a bunch of other tasty targets. How are you? Liking those gift-wrapped Gundams you got? New types?
This coarse, sharp sensation. That's Zolta Anakanen.
The man has been gunning for Lieutenant Quattro.
The man who calls himself the Red Comet. Seems we're destined to meet again and again.
And I just can't help but think fate has brought us together. I know we can make today a celebration. From now on, every day on this year, we'll celebrate the anniversary of me destroying a Gundam.
This man fights purely on emotion. I'm getting flashbacks.
That's why I gave you the Gundams in the first place. So don't go negging it on me now. Lieutenant Elric, take care of the pond scum. I'm gonna go for the Gundams.
Wait just a moment. Our objective here is to capture the Phoenix, not...
Oh, I'll go for it too, of course. Going above and beyond the Call of Duty is what makes a true hero, right?
Damn failure of a red comet is acting like a spoiled child all you're capable of.
Oh, let's stand straight truth. And don't feel left out, Phoenix. Once I've beaten all of these idiots, those stuffed suits will recognize my talents for sure.
Coming from me, Zoltan Akanen.
You are just a bonus, Char-Asimov. I'm taking you out too. But the Gundam is my first target. I want to do all of the things you never could.
Be careful, Ensign Yona. He's after you.
Roger.
Captain Bright, what do we do about the Phoenix? If it's gonna attack us, then we'll have to fight it. Wait a moment, Bright. I don't feel any hostility from the Phoenix. Can you be sure of that, Amuro? No, I can't give you a guarantee. All I can say is, I think trying to pick a fight with it for no reason is a very bad idea.
But if we ignore it, the possibility remains that it could trigger a disaster.
Char.
I believe the Phoenix is fighting solely in self-defense.
In other words, if we don't make an attempt to attack it, it won't attack us?
That's the impression I get.
Understood. I believe we should gamble on Amuro and Yona's feelings for now. All units, focus on engaging Zaskar and Zeon. Ignore the Phoenix for now. Roger! Will that be acceptable, Michelle?
If you must. I suppose the situation calls for it. But if the Phoenix gets snatched up under our noses, all our efforts will be wasted. You get that, right, Jonah?
Rita, I have to see you again. Even if I... Which is why, right now...
Who needs a hug? Had to do the Gur quote.
自慢のパワーを封じてやる。こいつはしびれるぞ。グレートのダッシュ力なら
You can't keep up with Drake's dash.
恐怖で人々を縛ろうとす
Like
る
that those who would rule through fear. Like
嵐を
you!
呼べグレート
Some of the storm great! How did he make this game? Well, I didn't have to worry about you defying the laws of physics, right?
奴から感じる異常なプレッシャーは
Why do I sense a very bad thing about to happen?
戦場での冗談は笑えないな状況が見えていないから過激な手段を使う
Yes, hello, pot. This is the kettle.
ここはこれが確実かもらった
Oh, shit, so!
ニュータイプなのか
Oh, this guy thinks he's clever.
Aw, isn't that cute? But you're wrong.
動力部に直撃させればすぐに片付け。ワイヤーが絡んだ時が最後だ。変速、高速度を維持
Maintain
しろ。
the speed.
了解。変速、高速度を維持。逃がすなよ。
Don't let them escape. Take them down.
撃て。
Fire!
理解だ。脱出を。
Well, this is a bad idea. No, you think?
目立つ機体が出てきたか。
Now that's just an easy target.
戦果を上げてやる。
Time to earn a promotion.
そちらの思い通りにはさせんよ。いい動きをしているが、ここまでだな。ここはこれが確実か。もらった。ダメだ。こちらの動きが先読みされている。
Well, that was a bad idea. Someone mentioned giving hugs. How's that to keep you warm? Well, I don't feel like playing with you. What in the goddamn just happened?
What in the Gundam just happened?
So you stand against Zeon's progress once again, Gundam. I have a better position. There's no high ground in space, you mook.
There's higher elevation. But
It all depends on what direction your mobile suit's oriented. Turned upside down, suddenly you, from your perspective, have the higher orientation around whatever. Because like I said, it's space. There is nothing as having a higher or lower elevation. Because it's all a matter of perspective. Never wasn't supposed to stir up people living quietly to action. Get out of my way! Saying this over and over. That is definitely Sar's grandson. Look at that kid. Oh, the Psycho Frame's awake. You can't afford to the blind eye to Zanskar. I'll get this one. Take this! Bam it! That. Cardinal think Amuro has accepted his pick. I guess he is family after all. Where does the star go? It's because Sayla taught Amuro how to do that. More puppet being used. Oh, that's a door. Yeah!
For the
I'll be
five,
back in a bit.
all right. For the 5 people viewing right now, I'm sorry I'm not saying much. I have a headache, and I'm waiting for the Tylenol to kick in.
Time to just go ahead and shag a bunch of them.
No.
I'm getting high up. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, but I've gotten addicted to doing AI art. It's so much fun.
AIR?
AI art?
Oh.
Like, I give it an image, and then I tweak it, and then I go back and forth and to get something that I like, and then I'll take that image, edit it a little bit, stick it back into the AI generator, give it another command, and to something more that I like, and it's like, so I basically was able to take other people's artists' work, combine them, get them in the orientation that I wanted, and then like slowly but surely tweak them to the style and whatnot. And what I've been doing is I got a couple of Dragon Quest characters, and I'm turning into like a family portrait type of thing, and it's it's fascinating. Also, every time I hear the word Zoltan, I can't help but think of Dude, Where's My Car? Zoltan.
I might end it after this conversation.
Oof. No bad?
Yeah.
It's alright. You have a headache. Understand.
He's just sick of my shit is all.
What'd you say?
he said I'm sick of his shit.
Oh.
戦でも僕はカテジナさんと戦わなければならない。
あなたが私の前に出てくるから悪いのよ。
でもきっとカテジナさんが考え直してくれる可能性だってあるはずだ。そのためにもカテジナさんとクロノクルさんは僕が撃墜。
あなたって子はそうやって。
Alrighty. Thank you all for watching. I'm sorry that the stream is not. Well, I wouldn't say it was short. This is standard length for a Super Robot stream, I think. But my head is not cutting me any slack. So.
Hey, fully understand.
This has been Vegas Bear 92. Andrew.
What do I do now?
Nothing. Taro. Latios left for a minute. And I'll be back tomorrow with Street Fighter Friday.
Oh yeah.
Now, I did play it a little bit. I didn't do anything story related, but I just ran around and beat up a bunch of people and increased my level. So, looking forward to what that game has to offer. So, until then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Later.
Bye. Also, don't let anyone tell you